Craig Bellamy. I want to tell a story about Craig Bellamy, and this is a real insight. I think it says a lot about Craig Bellamy and a lot about Kenty. And I told this one at your 50th, was that, and it's a wrap for you, is that when the salary cap scandal hit with the Melbourne Storm, there was all this stuff, narratives going on, people giving opinions left, right and centre. And Kenty said words to the effect of how mustn't have Craig known. Craig said he didn't know, and Kenty said he must have, and this sort of went on for a little bit. So later on in the year, Craig comes on to our Channel 7 show, and they're sitting in the green room, and Kenty walks in, and I could just feel the temperature just drop 20 degrees. And I was sitting there going, what? Where's this come from? Anyway, Craig goes straight up to Kenty and says, "You're f***ing kidding." He said, "I'll tell you, mate, I didn't f***ing know. And in fact, my parents couldn't leave their house. They were so embarrassed about what you said." And Kenty's pulse didn't go above 50 beats, as it normally does. And Kenty went, "Okay," shook his hand and said, "Mate, if you didn't know, I apologise." And they went, "Sweet." If only every feud could end so easy.
Yeah.
Two good blokes here, Matt.
What about
You were half right.
what about horses for courses? He's coaching the countryside, and I'm sort of involved in all that. And he said, "Oh, mate, you do the sideline with the headphones on, and I'll do the replacements, and they'll get up, and I'll just relay to you what's going on. What we're doing." So anyway, fellas start going, R2, so-and-so's up for R2, right side, two in, L3, and I'm going,
Oh, no.
No, I'm going, "Sorry, Craig, I didn't hear." "What the f*** is wrong with you?" Mate, I turned around, he's going off his head.
Same in the countryside.
Oh, mate, yeah.
Me and Chief went into the country camp once with him, and he said, "Hey, listen, Matty, you come and sit in the box with me." And he said, "Chief, can you just do the headphones on the sideline?" So same as you.
Same thing. Oh, mate.
So he's up there and he's going, "Jesus," in fact, Matty King, "get off the line, Kingy." "Chief, mate, tell him to get Kingy off the field now. Right, get him off." And Chief goes, Hey, Craig, how about when we go out there, we just give Preston a rap because he's going good. And he goes, "I don't fucking care."
Oh, mate, I was that scared.
Remarkable how he's kept this team at the top.
Yeah,
It's extraordinary, Matt.
Yeah.
Incredible.
That like they're down there on their own. He just must have this unbelievable ability of, family and getting them all together.
And smart enough and secure enough to get great assistant coaches.
Yeah.
Look at all the assistant coaches who have left Melbourne
Become coaches
and gone
now.
on to be great coaches themselves.
Yeah, there's a few failures too, though. They go on, their failure is that they go and think they're Craig Bellamy.
Of course.
They act like Craig Bellamy.
Yeah.
So Craig's got multiple sides to him. Everyone sees him blowing up in the coach's box. He's got a hard edge to him about the way they play their football, and it's easy to think that that's what makes him successful. It's easy to think, okay, I'm an assistant. I've seen him be really hard, train him hard, talk hard, blow up all that aggression, all that stuff that we all have a bit of a giggle about. It's easy to think, okay, this works. This is why they're successful, and they go away and they try to just replicate that. But Craig's got this other side to him that no one focuses on. Well, he's got just that old that country goodness.
Work ethic.
Okay,
Yeah.
He's got that country goodness in him.
Yeah.
But second to that, he's got a genuine affection for his players.
Yeah.
And so every time he can, no matter how filthy he is or whatever he says to the player, they know it's coming from a good place.
Yeah.
Whereas some of the assistants who have left and not had the success that he's had, the players doubt where it's coming from. There's a doubt there is, look, is he really here for my benefit, or does he just want to win football games for himself?
And having strong leaders there, a little bit of cartilage.
And that's been the key. Like Cameron's been the key to Craig too. Like he's been there 18 years, Craig. Cameron's been there for 15 of them. And Cameron's the buffer between the guys who might lose a little bit of skin sometimes and think, "Oh, what's happened here?" And Cameron's the bloke to bring them around again, mate. Just do this and you'll be right.
Each week, the Melbourne Storm have, like a lot of clubs do, the Goose of the Week.
Yeah.
But it's not a shirt. They've got to wear a headgear all week.
Right.
So it was my young bloke Cooper's chance to basically bestow the award of Goose of the Week. And I said, who'd you give it to? And he said, Coach Craig. And I said, are you kidding me? How'd he cop that? He said, mate, he laughed. He was good as gold.
What was he a goose for?
Apparently, he told there was something about in his car. They were all going away from training, were going somewhere, and he said, "Mate, I can't fit any more in my car." And the boys pulled up at the traffic lights, and he was the only one in the car.
Yeah. Hey, I wonder how he reacted when Brandon Smith knocked off his grandkid's lollipop. I loved that.
How good was that? How good was that when he walked past just there?
And it was deliberately done because it was his grandson.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
Just to see how he'd react, I reckon.